nice comfortable evening tonight. Okay. We'll wait till some people chime in. I got some. I know it's kind of late in for some people. Oh boy, here we go. I did this feature a couple times over on the main channel, and I'll talk more about it as we get people just kind of want to chime in and get this thing going. If not, we're just gonna rock and roll without them, and guys can join, watch this on a later date, and that. So, hey, that's one thing about live streams. You don't have time to watch it now; you can always watch it later, and that. Of course, I'm always being down here to the chats. That's why you see me kind of staring down towards the chat to see who's all popping in and saying hi and all that stuff. Oh boy, yeah. The good, the bad, and the ugly with the new features. Yes, we're going to rock and roll on this one already. I have used this feature. Actually, there's a couple features that's been released to YouTube recently. For the channels that's monetized, this is only channels who are monetized or soon to be monetized or about or maybe is or whatever. If you're monetized, if you have a monetized channel, there's some features that could be available to you as of right now. And one is on a tryout basis. I think they're both on a tryout basis and see how it works. And that if you have a YouTube channel and as a creator, I'm talking to the creators right now. If you're a creator and you got this is what I was going to talk about today anyway. I was going to wait till later in the week, and I said, I was on my main channel today, and I just told Angie, we're going to talk about this. I say we tried it on our main channel, and I was surprised, even by not promoting it kind of works in a way. But can it lead to over promotion? Yes, and all that. The good, the bad, and ugly on the situation. So, okay, YouTube has rolled out a couple features for its creators, and this is for the creators. The creators now can give up to 10 memberships. This is for channels who has memberships. And I'm only seeing some signs that it could lead to people maybe technically in a way to cancel their membership and hopefully win one from the creator. But the creator only allowed to give out 10 per month. It's a way I think YouTube is because I've done this a couple times where I actually gifted a membership and it came out of my pocket, and YouTube kind of figured out a way to say, hey, why not give the creator the power of doing a giveaway? It's really not a giveaway, but they give away something to their audience to entice them to hopefully try to entice them to become channel members by giving away channel memberships, which I think on the small creator side or any creator, it is a great idea. It basically works best if you're on another self. It works best. Here. Yeah. Cold and flu season is here already, so it's getting cold already. What basically it is it gives the creator to give up to not at one time, but usually 5 per time or 5 on one live stream, and wait a little later and give out the last 5. But you're only allowed up to 10 per month for a 30-day period. I've done this for the month of October. I've done this in the month of November over on the Angie and Chuck Show channel. It's our main monetized channel. And we give out some memberships over there. Some people did buy in with new members anyway. After the original expired, they end up, okay, I tried it out for free. Now I think it's worth the money, and go ahead and pay for it, something like that. That's what YouTube is kind of hoping that would happen. But like I said, If you're a larger channel, it's probably will be less noticeable. And that's going to be on that one, but it is a great feature for the YouTube creator to just give out a membership when up to 10 memberships per month, 5 at a time, and all that. So it kind of works in a way, and all that stuff. Okay, follow that rabbit. I will be on. I'll try to be on Finney's tomorrow night. It all depends what time I get home from an outing. I have I'm trying to schedule a dinner. I'm trying to edit. I'm trying to do a video on my main channel on a $12 steak dinner. It sounds like Vegas prices, but there's a local bar that has it on Tuesday nights. But I'll try to be on Finney's. But I have my guests on. I'm saying on Sunday's live stream. I have 5 Sin City families mistakes over the years that they've done their channel. A lot of people probably forgot about it, and all of a sudden I said, there was mistakes that he made, but right now let's talk about YouTube goals. This is going to be interesting because it's going to lead. This is the good, the bad, and the downright ugly on it. That's why I want to get to this point right now. Technically, is a way. Recently, YouTube just started within the last few weeks. I used it myself, and it does work. It's the YouTube goals, and basically what it is, you set goals. If you're a monetized channel, you set goals. You set a level of whatever the super chat is, and it comes down to the level of the super chat, how long you want to run that goal, 30 minutes, longer. You can do it up to 2 hours. You can up to entire stream. I think I've seen it up to 5 hours. I think 5 hours is kind of extreme. I did it on my live stream over on my main channel earlier today. I set it for 2 hours, and I started just before we went live, so we got the ball rolling and all that stuff. Now, this is what I did was we didn't hardly promote it we promoted it on the previous live streams. We barely promoted it on our main live stream today. And over on the main channel, we scored 2 super chats. One came from one of our regular subscribers who lives in Iowa, just down south of us. He dropped a $20 super chat, and that was one of the goals. Then we had a $2 Canadian, and reason it did not make the goal is because of the exchange rate. And the exchange rate made it below $2. So it was $2 Canadian. So I scored, and I didn't ask, demanded. It just happened. The reason it happens because people are appreciative of a good live stream, and that's what they try to show. And the one who donated the $20 very rarely donates anyway, which I have not a problem with. It's like his 3rd donation, lifetime tour over on the main channel. And you don't call out people like that. Now, that's what we call the bad. But the good is that it will help the creator, makes a little extra money. And you can set as long as you want. I would put the goals reasonably low. It's usually like $2. It's like a teal level, which is $2 and up. And it's basically just said how many super chats you wanted to receive. I set it for 5, which is kind of a little high on a small channel like we have over on my main channel. We have like 1,900 plus subscribers over there, and we have over 224 over here. So, yeah, just got a scratchy throat and all that. So technically, it comes down to it could lead to an abuse system. Yeah, because my goals, because my first time I said it, I said for 1 super chat, I said it for $5. I thought that was a little high for my first one. And lo and behold, some of our subscribers decided to jump on it to try it out. And usually what it is your goals, how long you're going to run it for, and the main feature, and how you're going to use the money. That's basically it. How you're going to use the money. Just say, I'm going to do an extra hour live stream. I'm going to be live tomorrow. Like you don't normally be live the next day. I'll just say, hey, I'm doing a live stream on days that I don't normally go live, or something like that. That's could be an incentive in that. And or maybe celebrate over, let's say, a dinner. I had people donate and bought us dinners on our super chats that we got over on our main channel. I think the largest one was $25, and they said, "Go have dinner on me." Oh, okay, thank you, and that. So, but that's for the creators, and they say the good part is don't over promote it. Never over promote something because it could lead to the abuse of it. But that feature, the goal feature, is on a tryout basis. It's on a tryout basis. What I would do is because I don't set this on Prism on my main channel. I'm on Prism for the main channel. That's why I do a countdown. And what I do is set my thumbnail, set my time when I probably when I go live. I go live a little early. Sometimes I go a little late. It all depends there. Then what I do is I sign off and go on YouTube on my phone, and I will set my goals. I will just set my goals. If I choose to set my goals, I don't have to, but if I do, I will set the goals down. And if people meet the goal, let's say if people does bite in and do super chats just for a cheap shout, for that shout out, whatever, and say, oh my God. When I got the $20 super chat on the main channel, I almost had a stroke. Because normally that's a large donation for me. $25 is the biggest one we ever got, but usually big ones don't go no higher than 25. 20 has been pretty good on some people, but usually I average about between $2 to $3 or $5 on the occasional 10 once in a while. But sometimes the $20 will pop in, and I will go, yeah. But it meets the goals. It did meet a goal of one of them, but didn't meet all the goals and that. But I didn't expect to meet the goals anyway. If I ran it for 2 hours, about an hour before, about a few minutes before I go live, and hopefully covered the entire live stream, how long I was going to go live. I had a nice walking live stream around town today. So, and that. If I had a way to feature it over here, I wish there was. But I don't think there is. If I expanded the menu, I don't really see anything worthwhile in that. But like I said, I'm on a YouTube app, like direct live on YouTube. So I probably will not have the features I was kind of hoping for. I need to go back to StreamYards. Okay. And that. So the abuse, can it lead to abuse? Yes. I have seen donations on it that is extremely high. This could mean a lot more abuse of this goal system. This is the goals that the creators has now. If you're on a countdown and you set your goals, if you set your goals way too high, beyond expectations, all of a sudden you're now realizing your live stream is halfway done, and now you're nervous because you have not seen one super chat because you probably set your goals way too high, unrealistically. People's going to continue to give you the smaller amounts, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Enjoy those pennies, nickels, and dimes because those big donors, the donations that some people could be asking is out of reach. Technically, I thought when I did the first one on the main channel, I thought $5 was out of reach. I had one person bite on it. I did it again. I just asked for one more, and no one bite on it. It didn't bother me one bit. If I didn't got, all I got was a views. All I get is some people, some views and some likes, and that's all I need. And that. So that's a way. But could it be abused? I would say definitely it can lead to abuse, especially if certain creators. This is going to be like the e-beggar's dream. That's what this is. This is an e-beggar's dream, basically. So the ones that are demanding money, demands you put your super chats in, demands this, demands that. This is, I would say, this is an e-beggar's dream come true for the creators. Would a lot of people, I if people who follow my super chat, follow my rants, I ranted on a fat man in a van called Elvis Travels. His channel got terminated about 4 or 5 years ago due to abuse of the copyright system. Sin City family, be aware of that. Okay. He abused the copyright. He filed a copyright on a channel that he had no content he owned. He claimed he owned it. He didn't own the content at all. So boom, he lost his channel. His channel got terminated because of false claims and that. So when those false claims happened, he lost his channel. And now he's on Facebook trying to get back on YouTube, which will never happen because now if he would have just been a little smarter up here, he probably could have got his e-baking dream that just started just like a few weeks ago. Actually, a day after I did the Halloween live stream over on the main channel, just the day after. Kind of wish I had a day of, but I didn't really do any homework before we went live to see if there was any extra features. But yeah, it does lead to abuse. People will be, like I said, today on my live stream, I decided to set 5 super chats. Nothing, no higher than $2. If they want to do more, it's up to the viewer. And if I just told them, I just never hardly promoted it. I think if I mentioned it once out of that 1.5 hour, 1 or 40 minutes, if I promoted it once, it was only once. But if I didn't promote it, that's even better because it's best if you don't over promote it. But if you are going to be using it for the very first time, talk to people what it's all about and all that stuff. Then after that, don't promote it. If you're going to continue doing it, fine, do it. But don't over promote it. Because if you over promote it, then all of a sudden now you're leaning the territory of e-begging. See what I'm saying on that one? You're leaning. All of a sudden, you got a nice device up here. Promote it once. Talk about what it does, what it means, and let the people know it's only your option. It's only your option. But eventually, when you start promoting the heck out of it, you're leaning down the slope of e-begging. See, real creators up here, e-beggars down below, out of the screen, down below. I mean, that's where the e-beggars ends up at the bottom of the money pit, because now they're demanding money out of you. So basically, I will be going live tomorrow afternoon on this channel. We're doing a Riverside chat. I'm going to do more goals there, and we'll just see if I'm going to guarantee you, I'm going to set it up. I probably won't promote it over there, but I'm just going to let you guys know on this channel that's what I'm planning to do, and that. So when we go live over there, and you see the goals, just say, come think about it. On that channel, only on that channel, am I promoting it? Am I over promoting it and that? So that's basically it. But it can lead to abuse. I'm surprised that certain people has not found out on this. I just found out on it myself, and I think the channels that really deserves to have these goals, I'm going to give you right now. Finny should have one right now. It's really easy to set up. It's really easy to set up. You can set up your live stream, do your countdown, go to YouTube, and set up your goals. That's very simple. And I'll guarantee you, if he sets his goals low enough, he will get those goals met. I'll guarantee you he'll meet them. Hell, and you know what? When I was on my live stream on my other channel, uh, on our channel, when I had that $20, when I got that $20 super chat, I said, I bet you I made more money than Manny did the night before. I almost guarantee that. And I'm a small channel. I don't get that much. But hey, I'm only in it for the views and clicks, all that stuff. So yeah, it can lead to abuse. And yeah, there is a series of goals, series of dollar values, and I seen it as high as $500. I do believe. I do see you can set it for 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, and I think 500 is your max you're allowed to have at any one time. So yeah, it could lead to abuse. I mean, if someone is asking for $100 as a goal, you could tell they're having financial problems in a way. If they're asking, if they're like a goal for $2, I mean, that's enough to buy a cup of coffee or maybe a cheap sandwich or something like that to say, hey, here's $2. Get yourself a cheap sandwich, something like that. Hey, I got no problem with that. But if they're asking for $100 and I find out they're having the best buffet in Vegas, oh God, I better just use $100 myself and have it. And yeah, so yeah, I am sounding a little sick. I'm sounding a little hoarse today. I was out in the weather's been around here. It's been kind of hot, warm, hot, cold, and that. So I'm kind of getting down on a sore throat. And I did a lot more talking on my other live stream today and all that stuff. It's a nice walk, and I had a nice live stream walk. I had a little issue with the gimbal. I had a little issue with my gimbal today, so on that, I had a button right here. I actually hit off, and my button and my phone went and that. So, but yeah, it could lead to abuse. Very simple abuse. Like I said, it's when I see it, I just like on today's live stream. I just set it up. It's like set it and forget it. But like I said, if you're using it for the very first time on your monetized channel, technically you want to explain what it is to your audience, what you're for. And it's basically what it is. You just set a dollar amount. I don't set it too high. Set it about the lowest you can get. It's $2 as low as I wish they can custom make it down to $1, but they won't do it. YouTube won't do it that way unless they fully roll it out to everybody. Right now, our channel over on the Auntie and Chuck Show, we was able to use it 3 times on our live streams over there, and I think we only cashed in a couple times on it, basically, and that's it. Well, the first couple times I promoted it, and I think the last one I barely promoted it. I almost forgot we had it running. It's like I said, set it and forget it, and it's really easy to set up too. So it will help. But like you said, if you're a first-time user on it, you may want to let your audience know what it's all about, and let them also know they're not obligated to do anything like that. But any super chats, it'll go into a goal and that. So I was surprised on that anyway. So. But yeah, it could, because of the dollar amounts, I can see abuse. And when certain creators or e-beggars or people demands money from their audience, I can see abuse on it possibly. So when you see the clown on Fremont, the clown of Las Vegas, if he starts using this, holy cow, look out. I'm going to warn you right now. He's going to demand money on that. He will demand money. I'll guarantee it if he finds out on this. But right now, the reason I'm talking about is I'm letting you guys a heads up on it, basically. So it is a tool. It's supposed to help the average creator, because like I said in the previous, If you're going to use it for the first time, be fair to your audience. Talk about it a little bit. Just give them a little niche of what it's all about. If you're going to use it, how often you're going to plan to use it. You say, I'm going to plan to use it on every stream, but it's going to be like a set it and forget it. Technically, basically, that's what it is. And I think the other me could use it, could do it. Anybody who does a countdown should try it once and see how it works. And that you'd be surprised, and that. But I guarantee you, when Manny gets to use this feature, I'll guarantee you ain't seeing nothing less than $50. I'm almost guaranteed that it's gonna be nothing less than $50, and that. Okay, I am going to be back. I'm gonna head out of here. My voice is about gone anyway, but I'm just giving you a heads up on that goals feature. Technically, so I'm still going to use it myself over on the main channel. I'm just going to just set it and forget it. And if nothing happens, hey, nothing happens. I have gone. Hey, Mark, how you doing? That's one of my main guys over on our channel. He dropped a $2 Canadian super chat. He also dropped the $5 Canadian super chat to try out that feature. So, Mark, you're guilty. Yeah. But thank you anyway, Mark, for trying out that feature. Yes, my voice is hoarse from today and that. Oh, man, I got to get water down here. Mondays, Miller time. But, yeah. But, yeah, that feature can be abused really good and that. So, yeah, so it was a good feature. I didn't really promote it at all over on the main channel, which is great. I didn't know. Angie said the one did meet a goal, one did not, because of the exchange rate. Maybe it was a goal was made. That $2 Canadian mark that you gave over on the main channel. I guess it didn't register as a goal because of the exchange rate. Always, it's always the exchange rate. It's always screws that thing up. But I wasn't worried about it at all. But yeah, I'll use it more. I'll just say set it and forget it. That's all. And that. So, but I was shocked to get at 20. Oh God, I almost had a stroke. And that. And that. So, yeah. So, would it be abused by Sin City family? I am going to look. If they know about this, I would say definitely the answer will be yes. Would they set their goals way too high? I'm going to say yes, because if they set their goals way too high and demand an X amount of more than normal, I think a good start is $2. I wouldn't go no more than $5. But if you see Manny decide to do this on Sensitive Family, he's going to start it out maybe at $20, $25. And this is maybe one of 5 mistakes I will talk about on Sunday's live stream, technically in a way. So I'll talk about that on Sunday, because it was over the years that he had 5 mistakes that I pointed out that I seen myself. You guys may agree with it, may not agree with it, or just forgot about it and that. So we'll try to talk about the 5 major mistakes that Sin City family did on their live streams and their channels, including the Sin City Manny's channel and that. So, all right, I'm going to let my voice rest. Yeah, it's the gifted memberships. That's a different issue. But I was talking about the goals. That is the one that it will lead to abuse, and possibly, like I said, the good. If it's not over promoted, it's good. If you're promoting it, maybe somewhat in the middle, that's getting down to bad. But you're over promoting it and being unrealistic, setting the goals way too high and promote the heck out of it. That's usually a sign of an e-bagger, and they're desperate for money. Basically, that's basically it. And I hate to say this, like I said, I will set it and forget it. But the ones who demand money, this is their e-begging tool that they've been waiting for. Besides this, the super chats and that. Because if they see that their goals are not getting met, they'll get demanding. I'll guarantee that they will start demanding big time. All right, we're out of here. I got to rest my voice. See you guys Sunday morning sometime. Uh, 5 Sensei families mistakes that I observed over the years. 5, I think, good ones I got pointed out. So some is pretty obvious, some not so obvious. And some say, wow, I forgot about that. All right. Oh, yeah, like I said, YouTube goals. If you're a YouTube creator and have a monetized channel, if you go live, kind of look at it. If you're using Prism, look at it. You don't have to set it up, but if you do, talk to your audience first. For the first time users, talk about it. Then on the second time, maybe just tell them. But after that, don't promote it. Just set it and forget it and see what happens. And today I said it, I forget it, and look what happened. I got a $20 super chat. I got a $2 super chat. That was because I didn't promote it. That's why. And sometimes best things happen when you don't promote it. All right, let's stop promoting it right now. We got out of here. Please like, share, subscribe on the notification bell. And we'll see if Manny of Sensei family abuses this. I guarantee he will. His goals are really sky high. You'll never meet them. Don't worry about it. Because I never met one of my goals. I'm not worried about it. All right. We'll see you guys later.